How's everybody doing? I apologize for the little. That's it.
How are we on weapons, you know? We have the best weapons of the best weapons they could afford.
Andaling way. I got a repeating
least-
shotgun, puto.
Oh, you got
I
the
got at
big
least
boy.
the ones, the bits I can get from me, you know.
The big bubbles, the big bubbles.
A
like
huevo. Swinging past your knees, puto.
See, one that repeats as well too, and another that packs a punch, eh?
Andaling way.
You know, I think with all of this that's happening, you ever think that, you know, there might be a chance to start your life over again?
Totally.
And that's why I brought you over here.
Without you guys.
And of course, we could start a business. If this whole DiCenzo thing goes well, you know, we can start some sort of thing. Maybe negotiate with people. Make our own tamales, you know. The Lobo
Huevo.
tamales.
We can make Rita make them. She makes some good ones. I've tried them too.
See,
Oh, you too, puto. Órale, that's more people.
The tamales, puto. The tamales. Relax. Think they're trying to make a point.
here we go, gentlemen.
Gentlemen,
Hola, 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 señor.
how's everybody doing? I apologize for the little. That's
See?
it, Wolf. Apologize for the dramatic entrance. We just had to kind of make sure that, you know, there weren't other third parties around the area. You know what I mean?
Understandable.
We get it.
did-
We get it.
We did the same thing too, just in case, you know.
Of course, of course. Precautions, you know. Precautions.
See. So I'm assuming you got our telegram, senor?
I did. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was a little short on time for us to make it here exactly at the time we intended to be here. So also apologies for being late. Thank you for sticking around. Glad we could arrange this meeting. It was a long time coming. It was a long time coming indeed.
Likewise, senor. Now, for the understanding of this meeting, what are we wanting to get down first in terms of business?
Well, you called the meeting, so I'll let you, I suppose, bring to us what you want to talk about. I believe there's something pending on your end. We have our own things that we want to settle with you boys. But I'll bring that up afterwards, after you tell us what the hell you guys want.
Well, the idea was, you know, last time I checked, one of your brothers, we met him under unfortunate circumstances in terms of, me looking quite dapper like you gentlemen, and the last time I checked, we were talking about Julio. I guess we can start with that first, you know?
We'll start with Julio, fine. Yes, let's start with Julio. So, the last thing I remember, one of the meetings we had with you, I believe, in the manor right outside of Blackwater, was that we were going to wait for you to arrange you and your boys to meet with us and bring Julio along because amends needed to be made. Now, what we had proposed at that time, obviously, we weren't going to kill anybody or anything like that, right? I mean, just a message to be sent because certain limits needed to be established and certain things needed to be made clear. All right. At the end of the day, what we want, of course, competition is always good for the business that we're in. So we want people like you to thrive, people like you to be able to be successful in what you do because it helps us. And, well,
I'm not liking
it's good
this
for you
part.
to have your own success, right? So now, that was a while ago. Never heard from you after that until very recently. And the first thing I hear is that you're dressing up as Italians. In fact, I even heard that you said you were a DiCenzo yourself. I don't know how many of you did it, but some of you were trying to dress up as us and pretend to be us, which is, you asked me, absolutely ridiculous that you would even try that. We find that to be quite disrespectful, especially since I was waiting for you to come after us, to reach out to us with regards to Julio, okay? So, let's start with that. Amends. Julio and the whole Italian disguise thing.
Let's start with that one, I guess to say then, you know. Now, the understanding is, I'm the type of person, when it comes to many other different things, you know, I want transparency, you know, an honest man. And as for you, you know, the first time that we met, you're a man of honesty and man of dignity in terms of your family. Now, what I want to understand is, I've been hearing a lot of stories, mi amigos. Two of them, Julio and Carlos exactly, they've been held up by some white hats, you know. Pinche putos, you know. Harassing my men, telling them where they've been in terms of some sort of train and a robbery and all this other stuff that goes on. Now the idea is that, of course I had to. At the same time, I was taken in because they thought I was the one. They thought I would be serving time or something, you know. But the idea is I want understanding and honesty from you, senor. If you're a man of dignity and all this other stuff, can you please tell me a little bit more about what you've been hearing about when it comes to the trains? Because the last time I checked, none of us were yellow. And it was all very, very, very suspicious that it comes to food. Now we're taking it back to Mexico. But we left Mexico and we started Thieves Landing. The reason why we did start it was so we could fend for ourselves. You know, this is the land of freedom. This is the land where you can manage to make something of yourself. In Mexico, we don't have that. We might try to take every opportunity, but that seems pretty ballsy for really anyone to go and just rob a train. Now, I'm not necessarily saying it might be you, but I know you're the only type of gentleman that might be ballsy enough to at least attempt to do so. For what reasons, I do not know. But for this meeting, I'm wanting you to explain yourself, okay? Of course, we dressed up as you. Of course, we did many other things, you know, just to try to send a message. And I know it might look bad on our end, but that's the point. I wanted to get this meeting to go quickly, to get your attention.
That day, that night, we spoke.
Senor, you see,
What did I tell you about this robbery? This robbery that you're trying to, for some reason, pin on us,
well, I don't know, you know, there's a lot of things that don't make any sense, that don't kind of add up. I haven't heard any other sort of gangs or groups that I know of other than you, gentlemen, you know. And I just want to make an understanding because, of course, you know, the last time I checked, we did have a conversation and try to be of equal terms. It would be not smart for any one of you to definitely go against someone that you just met. You know? So, of course, I have to be suspicious. That's why I have to ask the questions. I want to ask everyone the questions, okay? If you didn't manage to do it, you know in so much control, you know everything in Blackwater, you know all this other stuff. You mean to tell me there's absolutely no one you know of? Because all I want to do is just figure out who it is and deal with them properly.
I can tell you exactly what we heard. Maybe that'll get you to who did it. How about that, right?
Of course.
It'll cost you, though, because this kind of thing is information. And what I mean, I tell you who did it, then, well, you're just going to go after these people.
Well, I mean, of course, you know, that's the whole idea. When it comes to just being disrespectful, of course, you know. Like, okay, of course. Hold on.
Chingao, I have my doubts. These guys are criminals even.
No, there's something definitely more than
Who is
that.
that keeps blurting those things out?
The guy in red, I think. This guy
That's
right here.
Julio.
What's his name?
That was,
Guy that looks
that's
like he's in
Julio.
pajamas.
senor.
Oh, that makes
Hey,
sense.
Julio.
What
Hey,
I've heard.
that's
Nobody
why.
tell you boys this was a business meeting when you're doing over here in your fucking pajamas.
Andale, way. I could tell it the same thing about you, senor. You're wearing your silks right now, huh?
You look like a monkey in a suit, if I'm being honest, senor.
Did you just fucking call
Nice
me a
and
monkey?
slippery.
Let's get to the bottom of this. I can tell you exactly who did it, but it's going to cost you. I don't care if you go after him, or if you kill him, if you torture them, if you cut off their fucking toes. It don't matter to me. But it'll cost you. It'll be $100.
$100,
Yeah, you already
senor.
owe the fucking $100 anyway from what Eric took from me when he robbed me.
200. There you go.
The risk
on
of the
table.
business.
I got to say one thing on that though. Fury want us to do some illegal stuff for you guys. Want to have a little arrangement going on and gave me $100 to make him look good for the lady in the bar. So yeah, how about that?
I might be a little bit of a businessman myself. So here's the deal. When it comes to this man over here, Julio. Oh, I know. Just when it comes to Julio, you're just a little troublemaker. Oh,
Órale, vato. Cool it.
Isn't that right, Julio? Hmm? You know?
Are we gonna kill you?
I don't want no trouble. Vato.
Last time I checked, you were the one that managed to go and rob one of these lovely gentlemen. And you caused us to be put in this sort of situation,
What
you
the
know?
fuck are you talking about? I never robbed any one of them.
Well, that's what they said. So someone's lying here. Is it
really?
you lying to me
So we
or
all
them
look
lying to me?
alike. We all look
Eric
alike,
robbed me.
apparently.
a
Exactly. So I don't know what the problem is.
Hey, okay, gentlemen, look.
Start resolving these goddamn problems, Raphael, before we start creating more, because I'm already getting goddamn hurt, believe me, and it ain't fucking good when I get angry. So
Okay,
listen,
of course, I understand. All right, then let's go with this, all right? You give us the information in terms of who exactly it is, all right? And I give you Julio, but all I'm gonna say is just that Julio is my eyes. That's all that matters. Julio's my eyes, no matter what it might be, you know?
I am.
Easy.
That's how it
You wanna
works.
fucking do this?
We might, senor.
Of course.
You know what? I'm getting a little tired of this fucking meeting, huh? It's making me a little tired. How about you guys say goodnight, hmm?
Sheriff's Department!
Put down your weapons. Come on.
Can you not hear? Drop your guns!
Drop your
Aye.
I got your best Louie here at gunpoint. You want to see him turn into 10 bits of rigatoni? You better keep dip. Put him down.
Stick together.
That's my shotgun,
Do
everybody.
not separate.
Let him go. He's old man.
I'm gonna help you up on your legs, okay? Aye, up on your feet. Come on. There
Happy.
you go.
Slowly. Both of yous. I ain't fucking playing. You have fucking 3 seconds right now before I drop you again. 1,
You put that gun away.
2. Put the gun away.
It's no fun.
On the ground. And your knife too.
No, Eric. No.
I get him out.
You know, you're very young. You have your life ahead of you, but for 20 years, this is all I had. Was mi padres. Look at them now. Look how they are.
This is on you, Raphael. This is on you.
They're all gone.
Who's this man over here, this old man? What's his name again? What's your name? Edgar. Sit down. Raphael, sit down.
There's nothing more. I feel like the light is fading from me, you know.
I'll be the judge of that.
No, mi amigo. My time has come already. I can feel it. It's like the angels in the air.
You need medical attention? I can get Poppy over here to get you some medical attention.
All we know.
What are you feeling? What are you feeling?
If I had the chance to at least take you all on, I would.
Fuck.
Check his pulse. Check his.
Not until we're done here. Not until we guarantee this. I'm sorry that your friend is on the ground. But if you want him to live,
Sit down.
his wounds are tended.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Okay, Raphael.
And there needs to
Let
be
him,
a
let him.
remedy.
Easy. That's it, they lost this battle. Poppy! Poppy, I need help.
No, it's pointless.
Well, I'll give it to the fella. He definitely went out on his own terms. Or what the fuck?
He's gone. It's a second meet at this point, Edgar.
It's over.
Edgar,
Come on.
are your wounds okay? Is your bleeding stopped? I can't hear you if you're talking.